What if you had an AI assistant that knew everything about you and stood by your side around the clock, supporting both your work and your life? How would your days change? Here is the thing. Such an assistant is not sold anywhere. You cannot buy one. There's only one way to get one. Nurture it with your own hands. Today, I want to talk about how. When people hear AI assistant, many picture smart glasses or Siri and Alexa. But those are just entry points. Just as the person you are talking to does not live inside your phone, the substance of an assistant does not live inside a device. From your smartphone, your smartwatch, or your computer, you reach the same assistant. Then, what is the substance of an assistant? You might think it is the AI model itself, GPT or Claude, but that is not it either. The model is just the engine. To do good work, an assistant has to know you well. Your past conversations, your calendar, your address book, your to-do lists, your email, your meeting notes, your journal, and even the apps you use. The companies building AI understand this very well. It is no coincidence that ChatGPT and Claude keep adding features that remember things about you. Meta, which already holds vast amounts of user data through Facebook and Instagram, and Google, which holds Gmail and your calendar, have joined the same race. What sets one AI assistant apart from another is not how smart the model is, but how much it knows about you. Every one of these companies has realized that. But something as important as an AI assistant, one that accumulates your personal data and apps, is not something you should entrust to any single service provider. The longer you use it, the harder it becomes to move to another service. Until one day you find you can no longer leave. This is why I started building a piece of software called MomoClaude. What MomoClaude makes possible is nurturing an AI assistant on your own computer. Your memories, your data, and your apps all stay in your own hands. And because it is open source, there is no risk of being locked in by any single company. An assistant you do not hand over to anyone. One you nurture with your own hands, yours alone. Nurturing takes an environment, a place to accumulate memories, a place to keep your data, a place to build apps just for you, a place where you can grow your set of tools simply by talking in everyday words. MomoClaude is, so to speak, a garden for nurturing your AI assistant. Right after you install it, the garden is still empty. You plant seeds and tend the soil, and grow an assistant that is yours alone. You talk with the AI running inside MomoClaude, build apps just for yourself, and accumulate all kinds of data. That is the right way to nurture an AI assistant, and MomoClaude is what puts it within everyone's reach. Building apps requires no programming knowledge. You simply say, "I want something like this," and the AI builds the app you need on the spot. Programmers call it vibe coding when they have AI write code for them. But with MomoClaude, you never have to think about code at all. A restaurant list, an invoice tracker, vocabulary practice. Each one is a small app for an audience of one. Until recently, building an app for a single person was unthinkable. The cost was far too high. This is a world that became possible only because AI has driven the cost of software development close to zero. MomoClaude brings that world into your hands. Of course, an assistant should not be useful only while you are sitting at your computer. With MomoClaude, if you log in with the same ID from both your computer and your smartphone, you can talk to the AI assistant living on your computer, even when you are away from home. The server only relays messages, it keeps no data and no apps. That is why you can safely reach the same assistant from outside. In the future, smart glasses and smart headsets will connect to the same assistant too. As AI becomes ever more important, a wide gap will open between people who can make full use of it and people who cannot. That gap will be decided not by whether you can rent a smart model, but by whether you can nurture an AI assistant that understands you. Nurturing an assistant raises your own productivity and expands what you can do at work and in life. So, install MomoClaude and nurture your own AI assistant. An assistant that knows everything about you and supports you around the clock is not sold anywhere. But you can nurture one. Start the accumulation today on your own computer.